Welcome to Gran Turismo 7 and the new update just came out now. You can update your place on the Gran Turismo 7 right now. We have four cars in this update, and two of them is a new season of the Super Formula. Actually, this is a new car, actually, the Super Formula car. And that one is a race car, which is a latest Mercedes racing car, and also a legendary supercar from 1990s, and also the fastest production car back in the early 90s, and also one of the best looking supercar of all time as well. So why the Jaguar collection right now? Because I want to talk about a supercar from 90s, which is early 90s, the most craziest year as well. The era of the Bugatti EB110, McLaren F1, the Ferrari F40, budget cool cars, including the Honda NSX as well. So I gotta talk about this one here, the Jaguar XJ220. Oh yeah, I gotta say Jag as well. The Jag XJ220, well, Jaguar. This car is pretty much has a lot of history as well. For the concept version, it has a 500 horsepower, 542 Newton meters of torque, which is has a 6.2 liter V12 engine used on the Jaguar's Le Mans race car. But the production version, they changed the game, which is a less displacement, less than for the concept one, and also a little bit powered and more torque as well of the production car. The only one is this car here. So the XJ220 is one of a supercar, the most coolest one. It also featured on the video game in the back 90s, Need for Speed 2 actually. This is one of the 3.5 liter twin turbocharged V6 engine. Yeah, this has a V6 though. Don't worry, but it's very powerful. 515 horsepower, 473 pound-foot of torque. Oh wait, I said pound-foot of torque. Oh sorry, I said pound-foot of torque. But it's 641 Newton meters of torque, and completely with a 5-speed manual transmission, and also 1,372 kilograms of weight. And only production number of this car is a 282 for built. This car is developed by the Jaguar and also TWR, which is a Tom Walkinshaw Racing. Actually, this is the car they ever built. The Jag XJ220. I said Jag because I say the easiest way. Most people pronounce Jaguar a different kind of way, so I decided to say Jag. So the Jag XJ220, one of the most unusual performance car in Jaguar history as well. Look at the engine as well. It has details as well. From the 1980s through 1990s, world's car manufacturer produced numerous legendary supercars that are still talked about today. Yeah, including Ferrari F40, Ferrari F50, Porsche 959 as well. The classic British luxury car maker and racing legend Jaguar made its mark on supercar history with the XJ220. The limited production of the XJ220 was released in 1992, but the project had been in development since early 1980s. Yeah, this car is early 80s as well. It started as an official project by a group of employees, which included Jim Rattle, the then Jaguar's chief engineer. It was later approved as the official road car project, and development of the XJ220 began in earnest. Yeah, this is one of the car styling tech was on the legendary Jaguar XJ2 race car prototype. Yeah, the Jag XJ2 race car, which is a race on the 1960s, which is one of the greatest car, incorporating the elegant from the classic mid-engine prototype and a modern car in the 1990s. Well, 1990s, it was the craziest year for car maker as well. The construction of the engine chassis is meanwhile were based on Jaguar's already successor Group C. It features 534 horsepower twin turbocharged V6 engine mounted centrally in the aluminium monocoque shell. One of the top fame story of the XJ220, it was a name because it is called 220 miles an hour, which is 354 kilometers an hour. Yeah, this is before the McLaren F1 came out and do the top speed of 241 miles an hour, which is 380 kilometers an hour. Actually, the end of this car is 220 miles an hour, which is 354 kilometers an hour. But the actual top speed, like this one here, is 217 miles an hour, which is 350 kilometers an hour. Well, so the one thing is, this car is the most legend as well. The most price. This one, even in 31 years later, it looks stunning as well. So people gonna asking me, are you gonna buy this car? Yes, it costs 615,000 and distance driven at 3,541 kilometers. I will pick it because I want to drive. How people know about this the Jag always built a cool car back then. Now current Jag these days have the 5-liter supercharged V8 as well or the F-type Jag. But this Jag, the Jaguar XJ220, people gotta say, why? Because it's a Jag. So where are you gonna drive? Because this car is made in Britain, actually I gotta go to one of the greatest circuit for all time, which is a Goodwood. The Goodwood, they always make tons of even a motor circuit, and also Goodwood Festival Speed. That's why Goodwood Festival Speed, every year they bring the cool cars. So let's go. I said 217 miles an hour, which is 350 kilometers an hour, but I said it wrong actually. But actually, the top speed of this one is a 210 mile an hour, which is 338 kilometers an hour, which is as well. With the we consider with the two catalytic converter with reduced power on the engine. That's why. So, but this thing is very quick actually, which is cool. The fun fact is this Jaguar XJ220, which is 200 mile an hour legend. Well, actually 212 mile an hour, 210, 212 mile an hour. About this car is pretty quite a lot of quite quick, and also I said 217 miles an hour, also quick as well. So this car cost when it came out in the 1992. Cost about this car is £420,000. Now these days, how much this car cost these days? I didn't check it. But the record time of this car in Tsukuba circuit is 1 minute 3 seconds, and the Nürburgring notch life was 7 minutes 46.37 seconds. But this car has everything: manual transmission, the driver's seat position. I gotta say, look at that! It's so fat. It's so cool. It was a driver focused car actually. Even the 212 mile an hour. Well, 210 actually, 210 mile an hour. But this car's pretty quick. Look at how cool it is. Design on the XJ220. The sunroof, you can see the sunroof as well. Oh, the style of the wheels, it's a center lock. Oh wait, is it center lock? I thought. Well, the stylish of the XJ220 is so amazing, and you can see the engine, you can see the interior as well. Well, this is one of the glass engine cover. People said as well. But the XJ220 is one of the coolest one. If you want to check the most extreme version of XJ220, you should check the Jaguar XJ220S version, built by TWR actually. The 400 back then it was about 400,000 pounds, and even the almost £500,000 supercar back then. It was fantastic. But this particular car, marvelous. Drive one of these. No, I not mean drive. I play this car, in the Need for Speed 2 on PC back in the day, which is having the Jaguar XJ220. Yeah, that's cool. Included the McLaren F1. Yeah, McLaren F1. Look at how big. That's a big turbocharged, which is twin turbo. That's why if you remember watching Top Gear, which is a Ford Transit swapping with the V6 Jaguar XJ220 engine, that beat the 380 horsepower Holden Ute pickup truck. That was a most monstrous, and also that's why Dr. Muro loved one of these things as well. Look at how the driver position as well. It was like it's like a copy of the Jet 5 right there as well. And also look at the gauges on the door. Oh, that's amazing. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you want to watch another car, which is three more cars I gotta review on the next couple of video I gotta put on. Be sure to specialize, subscribe if you're new, follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and also Hoyo Lab. The link in the description box below. Let me know in the comment section below which XJ220 you like the most. I prefer this XJ220, the normal one as well, including the TWR version. Actually TWR all developed one of these thing with the Jaguar. And see you guys soon. Assalamualaikum and goodbye.